know, here in the Southern Scene, we're often talking about the wonderful things going on in our area. One organization that knows all about that, of course, is Goodwill Industries of the Coastal Empire. And they have some great things going on. And joining me right now is Brenda Pollen, of course. She's the Vice President of Mission Services here with Goodwill.
Yes.
What a fabulous, fabulous location you guys have here in Pooler.
Yes, we've been here for a couple of months now, and it's been exciting. It's been nonstop from the grand opening a few months ago, and everyone's taking advantage of the resources. And that's what Goodwill Industries is all about, connecting the community with resources.
Well, Brenda, I want to thank you for being here on the Southern Scene, for being here and telling us all about Goodwill Industries of the Coastal Empire. Let's talk about the mission services and the primary mission of Goodwill Industries.
Okay, I'm going to start with the vision of Reverend Helms. Many years ago, his desire was to just assist people with disabilities and barriers to employment, to help them transition into the community, into self-sustaining occupations. And this has been our mission here in Goodwill for almost 50 years here in the Coastal Empire. Our goal is just to help those individuals, be it disability, unemployed or underemployed, help you gain those tools that you need to get back into the work world, into the world of work.
Now, you mentioned staffing, and of course, we're talking about the job fair going on here in Pooler, at the Pooler location. And what an event this is. I mean, I'm amazed at the outcome here. So let's talk about the job fair and why that's important in our community.
You know, one of the things that we strive, we practice at Goodwill Industries is to be able to empower that individual. And this week is Goodwill Week. We're celebrating Goodwill Week, and what better way to celebrate Goodwill Week than to offer just mega job fairs? And this is what we decided to do. We took an aggressive approach this year that we want to place over 3,000 individuals into employment.
Over 3,000 individuals. Now, Brenda, will you actually do that?
Yes.
So it's possible.
It's going to happen.
Oh, I love it. And I love that you're so, inspirational about it and so motivated to do it.
Yes, and it's the mission. We can do all of these things, but when it's all said and done, it's what have you done to help the community to continue to drive our mission. It's one thing to say that you have shopped in our stores, but as a customer, as a patriot of our stores, you are very much a part of our mission. You help us help individuals.
Can you give me some idea of the staffing that's here today as far as participating in the job fair?
We have several businesses and several community partners, to include our own staffing agency. G-Star Staffing is here, and of course we're going to do on-site applications and on-site hiring. We have a lot of our hospitality community here at the job fair. We have several restaurants. Pooler's booming right now, and all of the businesses in Pooler have decided to connect with our job fair, our job connection, to help find really good employees.
And you even said that some folks will walk away with a job here today. Now, a lot of them, we're watching them fill out applications, but some people are actually going through interviews on the spot.
They're doing on-site interviews, and like I said, when we put all the numbers together at the end of the day, we're hoping to report that we're just that much closer to our goal of 3,000 for the year.
What about a testimonial or a particular story or a success story of someone who's actually maybe participated in a job fair or gone through Goodwill and they're back on their feet and they have a job? Can you share a story with us?
We have so many success stories, and you know what makes it so unique, Natalie, is that intensive service piece that we provide. When an individual comes to Goodwill and walk through that door and say, I want to go to work, that's when we connect with them. So I have an individual that I started with, and she's just my personal favorite. I started with about 19 years ago.
Wow.
And we placed her in, I think she was working in dietary in one of our local hospitals. Today, she continues to work in the hospital, but now she's since gotten her training as a CNA, and she's working as a nursing assistant, going on to become a phlebotomist. So it just continues to, we just give, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
What would you most like our Southern Scene viewers to know about Goodwill Industries of the Coastal Empire?
There's more than just the retail store. We've been one of those better kept secrets, and I do want all of those out there who are not familiar with the services that we offer to Goodwill, just take that first step and go into one of our job connections. You will be pleasantly surprised And the unique thing about it is every service that we offer is free. All of the services, the job fairs, the trainings, the opportunities to get your GED, to work with your financial situations that you have, to even work on issues of nutrition and health for women and children. All of these services are there, and they're just waiting for you to walk through the door.
Well, Brenda, thank you so much for being a part of the Southern Scene and letting us bring our Southern Scene cameras into the beautiful Pooler location, and also letting us see the actual job fair today and these wonderful individuals, and maybe they're all going to go home with wonderful jobs and get back and feel good about themselves.
Thanks
so much for being a part of our show.
Thank you so much.
If you'd like more information on Goodwill Industries of the Coastal Empire, all you have to do is go to their website. You'll find out all kinds of information that you need to know. You can also find us on Facebook, The Southern Scene, or go to our website, wsav.com. Just click on our Southern Scene page. We'll make sure we put you in contact with our good friends at Goodwill Industries of the Coastal Empire.